Welcome back, everyone. On this Wednesday, an open house was held earlier today at a local community college, debuting that school's new Scholarship Resource Center.
That's just our first stop as Western Mass News takes you town by town. That open house was held today at HCC from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. The Scholarship Resource Center is the first of its kind among community colleges in Massachusetts. It's aimed at making the scholarship application process simpler and easier for students.
Freedom Credit Union is holding a month of giving campaign to benefit local animal shelters. So now through February 29th, because this is a leap year, they're inviting the community to make cash donations benefiting the Foundation for TJO Animals in Springfield and Franklin County Regional Dog Shelter in Greenfield. Donations can be made at any Freedom Credit Union branch.
Jersey Mike's is now open in Longmeadow. It's located on 819 Williams Street, and the sub shop officially opened its doors today. The restaurant's hours are 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week, and guests can place orders in store or for online pickup, as well as on the Jersey Mike's app.